Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second episode of Cabrera Harmonica Podcast, an online show happening on my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you haven't, where I simply will share and play some of my favorite harmonica artists. Let's get started with Belgium chromatic harmonica player Thierry Crommen and his tune Mellow Man, inspired by Toots Thielemans. Enjoy. Yeah, that was soft and sweet, wasn't it? Well, let me tell you how I found out about this tune for the very first time. I was desperately looking for a chromatic harmonica method a long time ago on the internet, and I found this French chromatic harmonica method featuring Greg Slap as a diatonic instructor, J.J. Milton as another diatonic harmonic instructor, and Thierry Crommen as the chromatic harmonica guide of this book. And he was teaching two songs. This song, named after Mellow Man, inspired by Toots Thielemans. It's simply a 2-5-1 exercise in the key of B flat, and it's a jazz waltz. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, da da do, da da be do, ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da da do, re 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 ba da da ba da do da da. And then you repeat again the same structure. The key of B flat allow us to play with some really nice movements. For example, the C inside the B flat major scale. Thierry do not play this C on the 5-hole blow. He play it in the 4-hole draw with the slide button in to get that B and then C, right? And then you can do the same thing in other places. For example, if you are going to play your B flat, which is 3-hole draw with the slide button in, then you can do the same, because the A, which is a 3 draw without the slide button in, It's inside the scale and it sounds cool. And also in the 5-hole draw, to get the E flat, uh, the note that is without using the slide bottom, it's part of the scale too. So this is why he chose to use these, and it sounds pretty cool. And I think Toots Thielemans makes a lot of usage of this technique. Now let's continue with Gabriel Grossi's version of Forró na Penha. Enjoy it. That was my take on Gabriel Grossi's Forró na Penha, taken from one of his first harmonica records, recorded in 2007. And Gabriel already was playing like that. For those of you who don't know about him, he is a Brazilian harmonica player, very virtuoso with so many records, play in this famous Hamilton de Holanda quintet. And this particular tune is a traditional tune from the northeast region of Brazil, where they play a style named after Forró. And the real author of this song is João Lira. And this is simply a Mixolydian scale, G Mixolydian. You see that I don't even use the slide bottom. I used it a couple of times. And he plays it really fast, and I was able to play it until you listen to it, because it gets really fast, okay? So if you want to listen more about this harmonica record, the name of the record is Arapuca. Let's continue with Pablo Fagundes' original tune, Choro de Gaita. take on Choro de Gaita by Brazilian harmonica player Pablo Fagundes. This is a really nice tune inspired in this very old style of Brazilian music named after Choro. And it starts with this D minor 6 arpeggio with all drawn notes. Then do the same arpeggio with the slide bottom in, E flat minor 6 arpeggio. Then he start playing some things in the key of F. Diminished arpeggio. And then he continued on playing one arpeggio after another, but in a really artistic way. And I love this tune. I hope you have enjoyed your harmonica podcast, and see you next week for another episode.